Hi everyone, it's Amazing Purple Girl back with part 4 of Return to Monkey Island. So, let's get into it. So, where we left off was outside this Museum of Pirate Lore.
Museum of Pirate Lore.
Exactly. Let's have a look at the large climbing chest.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Oh dear. That was Carla's place, okay.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Oh yes. Visit museum?
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Hello, Conrad.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Ah, but an eye patch? Really? The prize of the collection?
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time.
Yeah.
I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
It's true, it happened.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Oh.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the Voodoo Lady in town, but I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Yep.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
It's how we got to the Voodoo Lady in LeChuck's Revenge.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Melee.
Indeed, part of our crew.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Ouch. There's a lot in here.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should
No.
think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Yeah, but he did also give us his monocle without knowing it.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
They're telling me give up and forget it. Yeah.
It's locked. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Yeah, well, I was going to do that next.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Well, I did, so now I'm leaving. I don't know if any of that was important. Just reminiscing. Right, back to Low Street.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Bye.
Ah, I did miss a map.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond.
Okay. Right. I need a sliver of wood in order to get a map. Here. I don't know if going back to the cook will help.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Dear. Ah.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Ah. There is a cookbook there.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Great, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let's go to the mansion. Ingredients.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I did, in the last episode.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LeFlay catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
Do you know where I can find Barbie LeFlay?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
Lend me the cookbook.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. How clever. Hey, watch it! Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Well, it's definitely a mop. It's like a miniature dance party. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Keys.
Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. This isn't that kind of game. Looks like it's been there forever. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Not very practical. Keep up the good work, buddy. Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Okay, I've got thoughts.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
Of course.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons. Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, Purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Okay.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Of course. Right. What is this? Looks like a frog.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When
Just a
no
frog.
apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Oh, I absolutely need that for Carla.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Now I know how to get the book. Okay, so what am I going to do first? I think I'm going to try my hunch at the museum first. I don't know why, but that's what I want to do. So yeah, inspect the lock.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
That's what I thought.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Oh, joking me.
The display case is locked. I'm no good at jimmying things.
Right. Well, at least I've still got crackers. Ah, darn it. I was hoping we could read the lock.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Okay. Well, that helped me to know that's not what I need to do. Right, back over to the mansion. I'll see you there. And here we are. Let's give an apology properly. Do I just give it to her? Yeah.
Here.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to forgive you for losing my book. I can't even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive.
Of
You better
course.
not be up to something.
Just don't lose the
No.
frog, okay?
I'm not
No.
up to anything.
I'll keep it with me always.
Oh, okay. Right, I need this book.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
I mean, I did spend pieces of 8 to get that frog, so I am genuinely sorry. Right, let's get to the bar. The old scum bar.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll
Yep.
just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Quick, abscond. Woo! I did it, but I don't have a disguise. What? Shoot.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Ah, let's get a bit of wood with the knife. Mop heist. Okay. Yep. Okay, I got the picture for some reason. Maybe it's my disguise. Yeah, it could be that she needs a picture. Right, let's get back to Wally. Wood. I mean, that kind of comes under whittling, doesn't it? Oh well.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Quick.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Okay. Map. Open. That would help. Okay. Oh, I think it'd be phone camera time. Okay, so that must be that then. Then it's right. Okay, let's try that. Then up. And then right. Then up. Then left. Then up. Oh, I think I did it. I did do it! Yay!
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Knife's gonna be handy. Yeah, it's the digging all over again. How much tree's gonna be left? Oh, Guybrush. Oh, Guybrush.
I made him up.
Oh, that is the mop. Excellent.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
So now I just need a disguise, but I don't know how to pick the lock. Okay, well I think I've played for long enough. Oh, probably longer than long enough. So yeah, it's probably the time to call it on this particular episode. Might have a look at these things in the next one. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe to keep up with the series, and as usual, thank you for watching, and I will get the next episode done soon. So bye.